I thought when I first started, yeah, I'm just gonna smash this.
Join me on my adventure to renovate an old house in Japan. In this episode, I'm going to continue with the wall demolition as well as continue with the ceiling. These are two projects that have proved to be very difficult and time-consuming, so there's a lot involved. I will also share some of the tips or things that I learned about tearing down a ceiling. Hopefully that other people can see how difficult it really is and really try to make an informed decision about doing it themselves.
So the real trick, I think, is to be a little bit more finesseful. Ceiling just kind of has these contact points. The board is usually pinned to these, so I've learned that just a little bit of mild pressure there will just unstick the board, and like that. On those pressure points. If you just smash it like I was doing the last time, it kind of breaks that particle board, and then it comes raining down on you, and it's just a big mess. But this is creating a lot less mess. Gently come up and slide them out.
I pulled the boards pretty much almost intact, very minimal debris on the floor. Not too bad. Now if we compare it to this room, you can see all the little splinters everywhere. This whole mess here, and it's just, that's a nightmare. Those things are like impossible to get to fit into the bag, and this side too, right? I think my suggestion is to, definitely take it slow and do it softly. Don't just smash through it. This is the stuff I'm talking about. And this room here is just this small little debris that just never ends, and just picking that up and putting it in the trash.
Cleaned those two rooms out, and I can't tell you how good that feels. It's such a good feeling to be able to walk around and not just step on so much debris, or as my British people call it, debris. I'm gonna clean this up. That took quite a while to clean up, and I'm hoping that this is bend the wood panels and just crush them up into smaller pieces and slide them into the bags. I actually thought I ran out of bags. I was actually quite happy because I pulled my last bag and I thought, oh great, so I'll just stop cleaning because I hate cleaning. Probably the worst part of all this. But then I found a big stack. And move on to the next ceiling, and then we'll be done with the ceilings and we can start tearing down some of these wood beams. Debris. It pulled right off. It took me maybe 10 minutes to clean it, maybe a little longer, but maybe a lot faster to clean up than that room. How long each room took to clean compared to my brute force method or my really light and nice method here. It's opening up. It's really cool. It's interesting to see how it's just the brightness of the rooms starting to really lighten up the ceiling.
So this is the ceiling in the bedroom. It really is the nicest ceiling upstairs. You definitely can tell that it's a different type of material. You can see the amount of rubbish on these ceilings. This has some sort of, I guess, wood pin that slides through, and then I'm assuming if I pull that out somehow, maybe those panels would just drop. Heating and cooling costs, when you think about a room that kind of looks like that, you know, versus a room that looks like this, obviously your heating and cooling costs are going to be a lot cheaper if you're trying to heat and cool this room. Here in Japan, obviously the cooling and the heating is per room usually, so there is no actual like central heat and central air. When I think about running a cooling system and trying to cool this part of the house or heat this part of the house, you kind of have every room that's sharing that upper space. I guess I'm committed to opening up everything. Just crawled underneath my tent. Oh my god, that has to die. You are not getting near my bed, and I cannot sleep with you here. Hell no. I beat it up pretty bad, and it's still moving. And oh my god, it just doesn't die. My god, that's disgusting. Oh my god, I can't believe it's still alive. That is the worst thing I've seen in all my 6 days here. I've had murder hornets, all kinds of other things, but I hate centipedes. I think I've worked up more of a sweat trying to kill that thing than I have of doing his whole house. Just this mercury thermometer here, and you can see it's just rising. It's actually not too bad, but almost 35, 34 Celsius here at the top. So it's pretty hot, and it's midday now. I'm gonna go downstairs because it's much cooler. This is other little thermometer that's on the house, and downstairs it's about, it looks like 28. Okay, last cleaning project for today. All this stuff is just falling from upstairs. Cleaning and cleaning. I'm going to sweep it up the old-fashioned way. Nice little flower pattern. Oh my god, it's so cute. Cleaning and cleaning. Finished with the hallway cleanup. It added another 3 bags of trash. It's unbelievable how much debris fell just onto the stairs. So I'm heading to a new onsen today, and I hope that they don't turn me away like the first one. The second one was quite a success actually. It was really beautiful. I got there right at sunset. Fancy. The drive there was really good too, but it was through like some really windy mountain roads, and it was just a lot of up and down and really narrow roads, and it took me like 35 minutes to drive there. I thought that's a little too far. So this next one's going to be about a 20-minute drive.